Hey guys, welcome to I'm So Super Single reading. This reading is an 8-card spread made for those of you that are completely single, not dealing with anyone, and just want to see if there's any love coming into your life. So we'll go ahead and begin with why you are currently single. All right, next we'll look into who is coming towards you. All right, next we'll look at when. And finally, advice. All right. So the reason you are currently single, we have 4 of Cups, overall energy, 6 of Swords. All right, so I feel that maybe you've been gradually trying to move on from a situation. Maybe you haven't even really been interested in relationships, just more so curious or open. But at the same time, it's like emotionally, maybe you've been unavailable. But it seems like something is changing where now you are just kind of allowing things to play out, or you're maybe playing something by ear. If there is anyone that you're interested in, it's like you're just kind of going with the flow of things and just seeing where things are headed with this person. But for the most part, though, I just kind of feel like, you just haven't really been ready. Or maybe the people that have been approaching you haven't really been that interesting. It does look like you're having to sift through all the monsters, all the negative energy, all the distractions. And matter of fact, it could be that too, that you don't want to be distracted right now. Maybe you are, just holding it back or saving yourself for the right person. So you're like, I don't have time for distractions. And it does seem like there are people that are trying to distract you. It could be that you're on a particular path and you don't want anyone to take you off of it. You also may have been carrying some sort of burden, and if you have, it seems like this burden is being lifted. You've also been using your intuition to help guide you to the right person. And maybe so far people just have not felt right to you. You're like, this doesn't feel right. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to pass. And it does seem like you've just been passing on individuals that have been approaching you. Now, I also could be picking up on the energy of whoever is coming towards you. Whoever is coming towards you, you know, it could be that this person is not quite ready. Um, and maybe this person is, coming out of a situation or has been dealing with, some sort of chaos or turbulence in their lives and just have not been emotionally ready. So maybe someone is aware and they're just being responsible and knowing that if they can't be emotionally ready for a relationship, then they're just going to, keep moving through life or not really coming towards you until they're ready, until they're serious. There is that still possibility that maybe you've been hoping for someone specific, just waiting and see if this person is coming into your life. That could also be something that is weighing you down. But it's like you're having to release any and all emotional blockages. Something also looks like protection. Like there could be invisible forces around you, protecting you, preventing, you know, the wrong people from entering into your space in the first place. It also looks like there could be some sort of protective circle around you. Maybe you did that. Maybe you did do some sort of protective spell. And you're like, no one is allowed to enter my space unless they're genuine. And so that's what's happening. You know, everybody who is not serious about connecting with you will move right around you. Maybe they don't even notice you. People don't, the right person will notice you. The people who are not meant for you, you might be invisible to them. It's like they can't even see you. Keep moving, keep it moving. Um, this is a rare name, and I'm not even on the who's coming towards you part, but I'm getting the name Dexter for somebody, so I don't know if that's significant. Even if it's just talking about a character or a TV show, a book you're reading, I don't know. That hopefully is to confirm something for you if it makes sense to you. Something seems like maybe you've been meditating and trying to channel in the right person. But I feel like you're being protected. That's the overall energy I'm getting as to why you're still single. It's just a matter of timing, and the right person hasn't come along. You're still kind of moving on yourself from a situation, and if someone's going to disrupt your peace, I feel like you don't have time to deal. But if someone is able to come into your life and enhance it or maintain the peace that you've already established, then I feel like you'll be open to it. All right, so who is coming towards you? I have Four of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. So for my female viewers, or my viewers that are into men, is definitely an alpha energy coming off. Someone who's very alpha male, very independent, assertive, but something about this person is also closed off. Very private. This person can be very possessive too. Very possessive. If it is a female, or you're into females, then it's still someone who is coming off very assertive, very independent, probably does a lot of things for themselves, or comes off as not needing any help or assistance. As far as signs, I feel like it could be Capricorn or a fire sign. Someone maybe works a lot with their hands. Someone maybe does a lot of hard labor, or someone like either writes, sculpts, or molds. I feel like there's something emphasizing the hands. Maybe you would notice this person's hands. Something about their hands might be very noticeable. I do see veiny hands. More so if it is masculine, a masculine person. I feel like it's veiny hands. Trying to see what else I can pick up for you guys. It's possible that this person would have facial hair. Their hair may be mid-length to short. Something about their hair may be noticeable as far as color. This person can be selfish. Very frugal. This is also someone who's kind of stubborn or is very comfortable. They stay in their comfort zone. They don't really like to come out of their comfort zone. They don't like to do things unless they're ready to. So something has to be on their terms. They're very territorial. I feel like this person, I'm getting something about carving something. Maybe they're an artist, or they know how to sculpt. I just feel like their hands are always moving. I don't want to say that someone is, I'm getting something like paralyzed. Not saying that they're paralyzed, but possibly suffers from some sort of joint stiffness. Even if they're young, it's like, something's going on with the joints. Yeah. I'm not getting too much more on a physical appearance. Again, I'm just getting something about them being very private, though. Very private. All right, so let me move on to when this person is coming towards you. So I have the Ace of Wands and the Nine of Cups. So for me, it indicates that it could be kind of soon. Something could happen as soon as springtime, the first week of spring. And I feel that whatever's going on, like you would be happy. You would be happy from the time being. So it must be soon. And it also seems that be careful because somebody could get like knocked off the first time that they go at it. Depending, of course, on your age and things of that sort. But there's a strong possibility that that could happen. Now, if there's someone that you have in mind, someone specific, I almost feel like the last time you pleasured yourself, you thought of this person. And so it could be them, or you unintentionally did some sort of sex magic, which is attracting the person that is for you. Yeah, but I'm getting mainly spring energy for timing. I'm getting something too about celebration. So it could be during some sort of celebratory time, including any type of holidays. If it doesn't happen by spring, then the next time frame I would be getting is like Leo season. I feel like Aries season is, that's the first energy that I'm getting. Then Leo, if not Leo, at the latest in Sagittarius season. Also, timing may have something to do with an event, like as soon as you start your new job, as soon as you start your new business, anything that indicates the start of something. So if there's any events coming up, I would go. It also may have something to do with being invited to something. You could meet them during anything that you're invited to. You also may meet this person under fun conditions. Like, I feel like you're going to be in a good mood. I feel like your spirits are going to be lifted. You could be in the middle of doing something very fun, and this person comes along. It's coming off as new energy for most of you. So I don't know if you wanted someone from the past, but it seems like it's mainly new energy. The only possible past person this could be is if there was someone that you were holding on to. It could be that person, but I don't like to encourage people to wait for anybody. I'm never encouraging that. Please don't ever think I'm encouraging that. But it is possible that it could be somebody that you are waiting for or holding on to. In fact, if it is a past person, it may be someone who still possesses you in their heart, like they've never let you go. They're still holding on to you, still hoping to see you or hear from you again. Also, about the person that is coming towards you, I want to say they're getting desperate, not in the sense of they can't find anybody. It's more like, this is the person that I really want, and I don't know how much longer I can not be with them. Like, it's more so like they're getting desperate for you specifically. I am getting like desperate and thirst. Again, that is not indicating that somebody can't get anybody. It's more so because they really just want you. And maybe they're trying to be quiet, but it's just like, I'm holding on, but I can't like not be with this person too much longer. Going back to timing, I'm getting something about a release, new release. Something's being newly released. It could be during some sort of release party, gender reveal, celebratory, like going away party, congratulations situation. Like I said, I just feel like it's the terms as celebratory. You meet them at a time where people are celebrating something. People are happy and up in spirits. You also could meet this person outside. Yeah, and you guys have to forgive me when I'm quiet. Sometimes I just need to channel and make sure I'm not getting anything else. Okay. Yeah, so let's go ahead and look at advice and then we'll clarify. So advice, we have 5 of Swords and 3 of Pentacles. Seems like something needs to be rebuilt. If your ego had been bruised or damaged at some point, I feel like you're needing to get a hold of, you're just needing to get over it and heal and, you know, just get ready for whatever is to come. Also, if you've been very guarded or holding any type of grudges, I feel like that's also something that you're needing to let go of. I feel like you need to work on yourself. Now, also, in the meantime, it may be that you're just needing to focus on career for now, or tend to any unfinished business or unfinished projects that you started. Something needs to be fulfilled or completed. I feel like you're also being told to get ready because there's getting ready to be some sort of alignment. Okay, let's going back to a past person and not even saying that you were together with this person, just someone you knew. Let's say you started off on a wrong foot with somebody. And you kind of thought to yourself, you know, I hope I never have to see that person again. Like, you know, maybe you were at work and you know, crossed paths with somebody and you were like, I hope I don't have to work with them again. Blah, blah, blah. That was the most unpleasant experience. I kind of feel that is telling you to put your ego in check because something may have started off on the wrong foot, but you guys are going to repair that foundation. It's like, okay, this foundation started off on anger or frustration. Now it gets to be rebuilt into something more positive. It's just like, let's just start over. I feel like maybe you're having to be mature about the situation, especially if this is someone that you've crossed paths with before, but things maybe just went south or just didn't start off on the right foot. In fact, it's funny because he has his left foot lifted. So, yeah, maybe something just didn't start off on the right foot. This is an opportunity to fix it. I feel that something is in the beginning stages and it still has time to be reshaped before something cools and sets. It's like before this foundation sets, there's time to kind of mold it into what you want it to be. So maybe something has already started for you, and you know, this relationship is forming. This is the time to make sure the foundation is set right. It's like, okay, before, you know, we let this dry, before, you know, let's fix this. Let's get some things straight. Let's clear the air. Let's release some negative energy. You know, just anything. Like you're needing to shape and form this foundation that is getting started. There's a possibility that people need to learn how to work together. Even if this is not a coworker, if you have your own business, this could be a client, or this could be anybody that you've had a business transaction with. Something that started off on a professional level. I don't know what this humiliation is, but it seems like maybe at some point somebody felt humiliated or ridiculed or put down. I don't know if at some point you did this to somebody or you feel they did this to you. Tried to humiliate me. Like, I don't know. I feel like somebody is thinking like that. Like, you tried to humiliate me. Okay, I'm getting something about damage control. So, I mean, you can still take this as anything that you've done to yourself. Maybe you do feel like you did something that you wish you could fix, but you do have the opportunity to fix something. You know, maybe this is some sort of self-sabotage. I'm getting something about damage control. Damage control. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and clarify. Hopefully, maybe some more things will come out that make sense. But hopefully it makes sense to you anyway. And then keep in mind that, you know, these are future predictions mostly. So some things may not have played out yet. All right, so you may have had some sort of dream, or something was revealed to you in a dream or a premonition. I kind of feel that you don't believe something, or maybe you feel like something's too good to be true. If you do believe in dreams, then it may be outside people telling you that you can't have this or you can't have that. Don't be ridiculous. Okay, I feel like this is also talking about somebody who's still watching you, but they haven't been communicating. I can also see that someone has been putting, like, expressing their anger in their work. They've been incorporating their feelings of resentment into their work. So let's say somebody sculpts statues or what have you, and somebody sculpted a statue that had like exaggerated features, and this is that person's way of kind of like getting back at somebody by trying to humiliate something on them. Let's say somebody is a writer and they are making up a story about somebody and they're exaggerating, some sort of negative trait about the person to make it entertaining. So I kind of feel like somebody has been channeling their negative energy or their resentment in their work. I'm starting to get a lot of strong Cancer energy or Moon in Cancer energy. So I don't know if that rings a bell, but it maybe you haven't met this person yet, and there may be some sort of placement that they have. It does seem, though, that you've been holding on to an illusion. It's something that maybe you want, maybe you don't really talk about it. You keep it to yourself. You're like, I'm not telling people because if I tell people who I want to be with, they're going to ridicule me. And so you just keep your love interest to yourself, especially if it's someone specific. If it's not someone specific, maybe you do have a type of person or something that you're attracted to that you don't like to tell people about because you feel like something about it is taboo or unusual to most. And you're like, if I tell people what I'm looking for, they might criticize me or talk about me. And because I'm seeing family or children, it could be a situation where somebody is still talking about children at an old age and people might be like, oh, they're so like, they're crazy. And so someone just keeps certain things to themselves. But looking at this overall, the reason about you being single is because there's something, I feel like it's something that you want, but you're not telling people. Maybe because you just feel like it sounds too far-fetched. And I know this is not everybody, but I did just see something about somebody wanting to be in like some sort of polyamorous relationship. And they're like, well, I'm single because, I really want a poly relationship. I feel like whoever is coming towards you is already watching you. They're already borderline obsessed, or they know that they can be, but they're trying to hold back or trying to control that. Like I said, it is like very possessive energies. I feel too like there's more than one person or there's several potential people coming towards you. which is why they're not really being defined, because it's more than one. But their characteristics are still possessive. This person's very territorial, very stubborn. I do feel like they're grounded though. I feel like this person wants security. They're watching. They're watching. They've already claimed you. This is that energy that I get when somebody has already claimed you. And so that also may be why someone hasn't really come forward yet, because in their mind, they're like, it's already happened. So I'm not even going to worry about it. I'll get to it when I get to it. But this person has claimed you. They already know that they're going to have you. They don't care that other people are interested in you. They're going to be with you. I'm also getting the letter D. It could be Devon, but I'm getting a letter D. This person likes to change their appearance too. All right, let's get some clarity on this timing. All right, for this, I feel that it has something to do with an earth sign, a water sign. It's about somebody initiating some sort of action as soon as this person is ready to come forward. I still feel like it's going to be soon, and this person is very slow in their approach, very stubborn. But it has to, timing has to do with when this person is ready. They want to take the lead. They want to be in control. Now, if any guys are watching, it's still possible that this person wants to be in control, but I feel like it's from a guy's perspective. As soon as you are ready to move forward, as soon as you take action or initiate the communication is when it could happen, but it's up to you. It seems like someone is almost fully healed, fully recovered from something. I feel like somebody wants to be strong. It's like they're preparing for the worst possible outcome, and they want to make sure that they can handle a rejection. I don't feel like they're going to get rejected. I don't feel, but I feel like that is part of the reason why they're hesitant or have not yet pursued you. Yeah, they want to be ready. They want to make sure that they've got it together. They also might want to make sure that they're secure. So if they've dealt with any type of losses or distractions, they just want to make sure that they're able to focus on you. I feel like this person is also putting themselves first. Like they're like, I got to make sure that I'm taken care of first before I go putting myself in a relationship. All right, so we are looking at clarity on advice now. I feel like somebody has a shop or a storefront. It could just be Etsy, but I feel like somebody has a physical storefront that they're working on. So far, I do feel that it's saying the same thing for advice, is to prepare for this transit that's coming up. So I feel like there's some sort of perfect alignment in the sky for you to open up this opportunity for this person to come into your life, and you just need to get ready because they're on the way, they're coming. And this kind of narrows time down too for me. I still feel like something's getting ready to happen within the next 30 days. I would look for something to happen anytime during the beginning, the first week of spring, or just at least the first month of spring. So spring begins March 21st to April 21st, I believe. So anywhere around that time frame, there may be some sort of strong transit happening in your birth chart that, you know, unlocks that opportunity for someone to come into your life. Other than that, it's like you're being guarded and protected. People just have to move on by if they're not for you. It does seem like whoever is coming towards you may be coming out of a relationship. It just seems like it's your turn to come together. Maybe they've, you know, fulfilled some sort of karmic obligations with somebody, and now they can focus on you. Even if this karmic obligation was, you know, work related. Something else I was getting about timing. Oh yeah. Okay, so I'm getting the energy of when preparation meets opportunity, and you know that equals luck. And I do feel like your luck is getting ready to change. So it's like you're needing to be prepared. You already may subconsciously already be prepared. Like you've been preparing for this for a while. And now, you know, when you least expect it, this opportunity comes along. You also need to be prepared for any type of emotional triggers, because I feel like there's still some hidden traumas that you've, maybe buried or suppressed, and you don't recognize it because you've been single. But the minute someone comes into your life, it activates those old emotions and they might resurface. So just be prepared to deal with anxieties or trust issues, abandonment issues, anything that deals with emotional turmoil. Okay, I feel like somebody is also physically trying to transform their body. Not saying that you have to, but maybe that has been your focus. Anyway, you're like, because it does seem like I was looking at her muscles, and I'm like, somebody is working out. And now I'm seeing it in here too. So I do feel like maybe somebody in the meantime continue to work on your physical appearance, not for that person, but for yourself. So, because I feel like whoever is for you, they're going to love you regardless. But this might be something personal that you are doing. And I feel like you need to continue to do that. So someone is lifting weights or working out. Someone is like getting like physically strong. And not being funny, but I do feel like somebody does want to pick somebody up. So they're like, I want to make sure I can pick them up. I'm about to work on these muscles and be ready. So yeah. I feel like you also are needing to sign off on some paperwork. You might be needing to take care of some sort of personal things, like maybe you just purchased a home, or you're going under some sort of contract or business. Something is being drafted up. Is that my real doorbell? That's the TV, I guess. Yeah, something's being drafted up. Some sort of paperwork. I don't know what that would have to do with your relationship, but it does seem like maybe something's being drafted up. I do feel like someone wants to make sure that they're not humiliated. See, now this might be far-fetched, but just in case anyone is dealing with someone that has some sort of status, maybe you're having to sign a non-disclosure. Or maybe you are the one that is drafting up a non-disclosure because you have some sort of fame or status and you want to make sure that someone isn't going to try to humiliate you. So there's a possibility that that's something that you're just drafting up. Um, all right, so that's all the messages that I'm getting. It also feels that something starts off slow, then all of a sudden takes off like really fast. Also, if someone had to have surgery, they're recovering from that. That also may have something to do with timing. Or if you feel like you want to get surgery, now is a good time before a relationship gets started. So yeah. All right, I'm just looking to see if that's all that I have to say. Yeah, that's it. So hopefully these messages will help. Again, I don't know if I'm turning the comments on or not. I may or may not. If I do have them on, make sure that you guys are leaving your comments. But yeah. All right. See you guys.